I watch them bring their praises, I watch them bring their gold, with stories of their victories so beautifully told. But I am standing in the back, my pockets inside out, carrying a heavy heart, completely filled with doubt. I look at my empty hands, I whisper through the tears, I have nothing left to give you after all these heavy years. But you don't need a masterpiece, you don't demand a price. You see the honest poverty inside my weary eyes. You say an empty vessel is exactly what you need. You pour your living water into hands that only bleed. You want me empty so you can fill me. Thought your love was transactional, a wage I had to earn, a heavy burning lesson that my tired soul had to learn. But you bypassed all the trophies and the walls of polished pride to sit inside the quiet place where all my failures hide. I stopped trying to search for coins, I finally let it be. I offer you my nothingness and you give yourself to me. But you don't need a masterpiece, you don't demand a price. You see the honest poverty inside my weary eyes. You say an empty vessel is exactly what you need. You pour your living water into hands that only bleed. Do you feel like you have absolutely nothing to offer God tonight? Like your faith is too small, your strength is gone, and your hands are completely empty? Listen to me, God is not looking for a business transaction. He doesn't need your performance or your perfection. He just wants you. In fact, empty hands are the most beautiful posture you can have because they are finally open enough to receive. Stop apologizing for what you don't have. Let Him fill you up with His grace. I bring you nothing, but you give me all, catching my spirit every time I fall. Rest your hands, it's okay to be empty. Rest your hands. It's okay to be empty. The house is quiet, but my mind is loud. Heavy thoughts wrap around me like a cloud. I've been trying to carry the weight of the day, but the tears just fall. I can't wipe them away. Then I hear your voice in the stillness of the room. You don't have to hide in the gloom. Breathe in my peace, breathe out your fear. You are not alone, I am right here. Lay down your burdens, let go of the fight. Stay here with me in the middle of the night. I am right here. I thought my broken pieces were too much to hold. Feeling so empty, feeling so cold. But your grace is a blanket wrapping my soul, taking my shattered heart and making it whole. I surrender the control, give you the pain, washing me clean like the midnight rain. Breathe in my peace, breathe my peace. Breathe out your fear, breathe out your fear. You are not alone. Oh, I am right here. Lay down your burdens, let go of the fight. Stay here with me in the middle of the night. If you're hurting right now, just close your eyes. The creator of the stars is watching over you. You are safe. You are held. You can rest now. I can finally sleep. I can finally rest. Held in your arms, I am safely blessed. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe out, breathe out. I've been smiling so long, but my spirit is bruised. Walking through life, feeling broken and used. The silence is loud when I'm finally alone, carrying a heavy heart made of stone. They say just have faith, they say it'll be fine, but they don't feel this aching deep in my spine. Are you in pain? Jesus understands. He's gently reaching out his scarred hands. He doesn't dismiss the tears that you bleed. He's exactly the comfort your wounded soul needs. He understands, he knows the pain. There's no need to hide the cracks in my soul. He doesn't demand that I have to be whole. He sits in the ashes, he stays in the grief, bringing my weary mind quiet relief. He was broken for us, he was pierced for our peace. He promises one day the hurting will cease. Are you in pain? Jesus understands. He's gently reaching out his scarred hands. He doesn't dismiss the tears that you bleed. He's exactly the comfort your wounded soul needs. I know it hurts right now. I know the pain feels endless. But Jesus is not standing far away, watching you suffer. He is sitting right beside you on the floor. He collects every tear. He knows the sting of betrayal, of loss, of physical ache. You don't have to pretend you're okay. Just let him hold you. He knows, he feels it too. He's sitting right here crying with you. You are not alone in this. You are not alone. You are not alone in this. You are not alone in this. You are not alone in this. I tripped upon the very wire I swore I'd never cross, counting up the heavy toll of another heavy loss. I hide behind the shadows of the shame I cannot shake, wondering how many times a fragile heart can break. I pull the curtains tightly so you cannot see my face, thinking I have finally outrun your quiet grace. I press my back against the door, I whisper to the dark, I'm too messy to be loved, I have lost the holy spark. But you don't walk away when I am hiding in the fear. Your footsteps keep on coming till you're sitting right down here. You are the relentless love that will never change its mind, leaving all the 99 just to seek the one behind. You always track me down, you never let me go. slowly turn the heavy lock. I step out in the light. I fall into the arms of grace that chase me through the night. But you don't walk away when I am hiding in the fear. Your footsteps keep on coming till you're sitting right down here. You are the relentless love that will never change its mind, leaving all the 99 just to seek the one behind. Are you hiding from God right now because you messed up again? Do you think He is tired of dealing with your inconsistencies? Listen to me, His love for you is not fragile. It is relentless. You cannot sing your way out of His grace when you run away. He follows, not to punish you, but to bring you home. Stop hiding in the dark. He is sitting right outside the door, waiting for you to let Him in. You are so deeply loved. Let Him hold you. I stop running away. I'm safely found, wrapped inside your love on this holy ground. I've been sitting in the ruins of a house I burned myself, looking at the blackened pictures on a shattered, broken shelf. I carry all the soot and smoke upon my heavy clothes, walking through the shadows where the bitter wind just blows. I'm so terrified to let you see the mess that I have made, convinced that if you saw the dirt, your love would quickly fade. I look down at my blackened hands. I whisper to the night, I am far too dirty now to step into the light. But your mercy is a heavy rain upon the dusty ground, washing every single stain wherever it is found. You don't pull your hands away from the ashes and the dirt. You step right in the middle of my self-inflicted hurt. You wash it all away. You make me clean again. The world will keep a record of the fires that I lit, and tell me I belong right here inside the darkest pit. But you take off my heavy coat of failure and of shame, and clothe me in a robe of white, and call me by my name. The crimson of my history is washed as white as snow, and grace is breaking through the ground where nothing used to grow. I stop hiding in the dark, I step into the rain. I let your perfect holy love wash away the pain. But your mercy is a heavy rain upon the dusty ground, washing every did hurt? Do you feel like your mistakes have left a permanent stain on your life? Are you sitting in the ashes of bad choices, convinced that God could never want someone with hands as dirty as yours? Listen to me. The blood of Jesus does not just cover a little bit of dust. It completely washes away the deepest, darkest stains we could ever make. God isn't afraid of your mess. He isn't holding his nose when he looks at you. Step out into the rain of his grace. You are completely forgiven. You are clean. I am washed as white as snow. I am standing in the clear, wrapped inside a perfect love that casts away the fear. I'm reading through the pages of the labels that I wear, written by the hands of men breathing in the heavy air. They call me by my failures, they define me by my past, writing out a heavy sentence that they swear will always last. I carry all these titles like a mountain on my chest, wondering if this broken book is my final tragic test. I stare at the heavy ink, I whisper through the shame. Can anyone erase this? Will I always be to blame? But you take the heavy ledger and you tear it right in half. You replace the bitter judgment with the gentle loving laugh. You write a brand new title with the crimson of your love, calling me forgiven from the quiet skies above. The old is gone, you give me a new name. The enemy brings up the files, the records of my wrong, trying to disrupt the beauty of your saving grace-filled song. But you don't read the footnotes of the mistakes I used to make. You look at me through mercy for your holy, precious sake. The world can't keep its labels, they don't stick to me no more. I am walking as a child through the Father's open door. I close the book of history, I throw the heavy pen away. I step into the freedom of this bright and brand new day. But you take the heavy ledger and you tear it right in half. You replace the bitter judgment with the gentle loving laugh. You write a brand new title with the crimson of your love, calling me forgiven from the quiet skies above. Have you let the world, or even your own mistakes, name you? Do you walk around carrying labels like failure, unworthy, or too broken? Listen to me, the world doesn't hold the pen to your story, God does. And when he looks at you, he doesn't see your past, he sees you covered in his grace. He calls you chosen, he calls you beloved, he calls you his own. Drop the heavy labels today. You have been given a new name. I am who you say I am. The old words words fade away, written in the book of life, where I am safe to stay. I tried so hard to keep it all perfectly in line, but the heavy weight of living just shattered my design. Sitting on the floor with the pieces scattered around, feeling like a failure, just staring at the ground. I hide my face and whisper, I messed it up again. I'm just a broken vessel, I'm at the very end. Are you undone again? He will pick you up when you spill the final drop from your fragile cup. He is not exhausted by the times that you fall. His mercy is an ocean, and he loves you through it all. He will pick you up. Let him gather the pieces. He's disappointed. You think he'll walk away, but he sits right in the mess with you, deciding to stay. He gathers every fragment, he handles them with grace, wiping all the heavy shame right off your weary face. I stopped trying to hide, I let him see the tears. His perfect love is suddenly casting out my fears. Are you undone again? He will pick you up when you spill the final drop from your fragile cup. He is not exhausted by the times that you fall. His mercy is an ocean, and he loves you through it all. Did you fall apart again today? Are you feeling so much shame because you just couldn't hold it together? Listen to me, God is not rolling his eyes at your brokenness. He is not frustrated by your humanity. He is a gentle Father. When you come completely undone, his grace is the thread that sews you back together. Stop staring at the mess. Let him pick you up off the floor. I am gathered up in the arms of grace. He loves me right here in this broken place. Rest your heart. He's picking you up. disappeared a few miles back. Now everything is blurry, fading to black. I've been walking in circles trying to find home, but the further I go, the more I'm alone. I look at the sky, but the stars are all gone. I don't know how to keep pushing on. Feeling lost tonight. Jesus sees where you are. He tracks every step. You haven't gone too far. He leaves the 99 to find the one who strayed. You are fully known, so don't be afraid. He sees you, he's coming for you. He's coming for you. He sees you, he's coming for you. I thought I had ruined the map that he gave, thinking I'm a soul that he wouldn't wanna save. But suddenly a light breaks through the dark trees. He's walking right toward me, bringing me to my knees. He doesn't ask me why, he doesn't say I told you so. He just wraps me in his arms and won't let me go. Feeling lost tonight. Jesus sees where you are. He tracks every step. You haven't gone too far. He leaves the 99 to find the one who strayed. You are fully known, so don't be afraid. Do you feel completely directionless right now? Like you've made too many wrong turns and you're lost in the dark? Jesus is the good shepherd. You can never wander outside of his vision. He sees exactly where you are sitting right now. Stop trying to find your own way out. Just call his name. He will come and get you. I am found in the shepherd's hand. He guides my feet to the promised land. I'm not lost anymore. I'm not lost anymore. I'm not lost anymore. It's been 100 days or more since I last spoke your name. I let the busy distractions slowly blow out all the flame. I drifted off so quietly, without a single sound, until I woke up miles away from any holy ground. I wanna turn around and walk right back into the light, but the heavy guilt of silence keeps me frozen in the night. I stare at the open sky. I whisper to the breeze, are you angry that I left? Will you ignore my pleas? But you don't hold the silence as a weapon or a wall. You've been waiting on the porch, just listening for my call. There is no awkward distance that your mercy cannot cross. You bridge the heavy months of time and count away the loss. You pull me in. You don't demand a price. I thought I had to earn my way back into your embrace. I thought I needed perfect words to finally see your face. But you just want my honesty, you just want my heart. You say we don't have to reset, we just have to start. The enemy says it's too late, the bridge is burned away. But you are holding out your hand to welcome me today. I dropped the heavy shame, I finally speak a word, and instantly I feel the warmth of knowing I am heard. But you don't hold the silence as a weapon or a wall. You've been waiting on the porch, just listening for my call. There is no awkward distance that your mercy cannot cross. You bridge the heavy months of time and count away the loss. Has it been a long time since you prayed? Have you drifted so far that you feel embarrassed to even talk to God again? Like it would be awkward, or like he's holding a grudge? Listen to me, God doesn't hold grudges. He is a father who misses his child. He isn't gonna cross-examine you about where you've been. He is just thrilled that you are looking in his direction again. You don't need a fancy prayer. Just say, I'm here. He will take it from there. Welcome back. I am breaking through the quiet, I am coming back to you. No more hiding in the shadows, in a love that's always new. I've run so far this time, I can't see the light. Just wandering blind through a self-made night. Looking back at the bridges I carelessly burned, thinking of all the gentle grace I returned. I whisper into the dark, I've made too much of a mess. I'm too dirty to hold, I'm too broken to bless. Think you're too far gone, grace can reach you there. Past the guilt and the shame, past the heavy despair. There is absolutely no distances love cannot cross. He specializes in finding the things that are lost. Grace can reach you right where you are. I thought I had to clean up before I came back. Thought I had to fix every flaw, every crack, but you don't stand at the finish line demanding I win. You walk right into the mud where I've always been. I stop running away, I finally stand still. I let your mercy wash over me, and I know it will. Think you're too far gone. Grace can reach you there, past the guilt and the shame, past the heavy despair. There is absolutely no distances love cannot cross. He specializes in finding the things that are lost. Listen to me carefully. The enemy wants you to believe you've disqualified yourself, that your mistakes are bigger than the cross. They aren't. You cannot outrun the grace of God. There is no pit so deep that His love is not deeper still. You are not too far gone. Turn around, He's right there. Grace found me in the darkest place, erasing the distance, covered in grace. Come on home, you're not too far gone. Come on home, come on home. You're not too far gone. Come on home. The road ahead is covered in a heavy, blinding gray. I've lost my sense of direction. I've completely lost my way. The compass in my heart is spinning round and round. I'm looking for a purpose, but it's nowhere to be found. I look up at the clouds and whisper, why do I feel so lost? Am I just wandering aimlessly, paying such a heavy cost? Why do you feel lost? God has a plan for you. He drew the map of your life before you ever knew. You don't have to see the future to know you're on your way. The maker of the stars is guiding your every day. He has a plan, just trust His hand. He has a plan, just trust His hand. The pieces don't make sense when you're staring from the ground, but from the highest mountain, the perfect shape is found. He's weaving every detour and every broken dream into a beautiful masterpiece that is greater than it seems. I stopped trying to force the door. I finally dropped the key. I surrender all my timelines to the one who oversees. Why do you feel lost? God has a plan for you. feel completely directionless right now, like everyone else has it all figured out and you are just drifting. It is completely okay to feel lost, but you must know this: you are not forgotten. The author of your story hasn't dropped the pen. He has a very specific, beautiful plan for your life. You don't need to figure out the next 10 years tonight. Just take his hand and let him guide your very next step. I am not lost. I am being led. I will trust the path. Wherever I am, tread. Rest now. He holds the land. He holds the land. He holds the land. The tears have dried up, but the ache remains. A quiet kind of suffering that I can't explain. I look inside my soul and I just feel bare. A hollow little room with nobody there. How did I get so drained? How did I lose my spark? Just sitting here alone, staring at the dark. Why so empty? He feels what hurts. When you're starving for peace and you're lost for words, he pours his living water in the broken space. Filling every void with his endless grace. He fills it up, let him fill you up. You don't have to scramble just to find a cure. His love is the medicine, steady and pure. He takes the empty cup that you try to hide and floods it with the comfort you can't deny. I offer up my nothing, I offer up my lack. He breathes his life into me and brings my spirit back. Why so empty? He feels what hurts. When you're starving for peace and you're lost for words, he pours his living water in the broken space. Filling every void with his endless grace. Do you feel that heavy emptiness in your chest tonight? Like something vital is just missing. That painful, hollow space wasn't made to stay empty. You can't fill it with the world, and you can't fill it by trying harder. Just hold out your empty hands. He is pouring his love exactly into the places that hurt the most. Pour your love, fill me up, heal the hurt inside my cup. Rest your empty heart. He is healing you. Rest your always feeling you. I've been carrying the weight of 1,000 heavy days, trying to push forward through this endless gray haze. My bones are so tired, my spirit feels so worn, like a fragile little ship caught out in the storm. I drop to my knees and the tears start to press. I whisper to the ceiling, I'm just so weary. Are you saying I'm so weary? He will give you rest. Lay your heavy aching head right upon his chest. You don't have to take another step on your own. He is the safest place that you have ever known. He will give you rest. Just let him. Just let him. The world says keep moving. The world says don't stop, but you catch me gently every single time I drop. You take off the armor that I've worn for too long. You sing over my tiredness a quiet, peaceful song. I surrender my striving, I let go of the fight. I am sinking into your perfect peace tonight. Are you saying I'm so weary? He will give you rest. Lay your heavy aching head right upon his chest. You don't have to take another step on your own. He is the safest place that you have ever known. Are you so bone tired that you can barely keep your eyes open? It is okay. Stop trying to be strong. Jesus said, "Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest." He wasn't speaking in metaphors, he means it for you right now. Close your eyes, let your muscles relax. Let him take the heavy bags you've been carrying all day. I am resting now. The burden is gone in the Father's arms until the dawn. Sleep now. He gives you rest. Sleep now. He gives you rest. Sleep now. I built this fortress heavy stone by heavy stone, to make sure I could safely survive the dark alone. Too many promises that shattered in the wind, so I locked every window so no one enters in. I hold the rusty keys, I look beneath the door, I whisper, if I let you in, will you just hurt me more? But your love is not a weapon, your love is not a thief. You don't bring destruction, you only bring relief. You sit outside the heavy gates, you patiently abide, waiting for the day I feel safe enough inside. Your love is a safe place, I can let you in. These walls kept out the sorrow, but they blocked out all the sun. I'm freezing in the shadows of the safety I have spun, but I see your gentle light seeping underneath the wood, showing me a promise that is finally truly good. I turn the heavy lock, I let the hinges sigh, I step into the warmth beneath your wide and open sky. But your love is not a weapon, your love is not a thief. You don't bring destruction, you only bring relief. You sit outside the heavy gates, you patiently abide, waiting for the day I feel safe enough inside. Have you been hurt so deeply that you locked everyone out? Do you keep God at arm's length because you're terrified He will abandon you just like people did? Listen to me, God is not like the people who broke your trust. He doesn't use a battering ram to break down your walls, He waits. He is the safest place you will ever find. You don't have to protect yourself from Him. It is okay to lower your shield. It is safe to be loved here. The walls are coming down, the light is rushing in. I'm safe inside your arms, where healing can begin. Breathe out the fear, you are safe now. I'm standing in the background, leaning on the heavy wall, waiting for a moment that never seems to come at all. I watch them pick the brightest, I watch them pick the best, while I am left behind again an afterthought among the rest. I've learned to shrink my shoulders, I've learned to hide my face, accepting that I'll always be in second or in third place. I look down at my shoes, I whisper to the air, does anybody see me? Does anybody care? But you don't pick like humans do. You look beneath the skin. You walk right past the shining crowd to choose the heart within. You call my name out loudly, you pull me from the grave. You make me feel like I was the only one in the room today. You choose me first, you always choose me. Shiny trophies, the loud and the bold, but you are searching quietly for the unrefined gold. You take the one forgotten, the one left on the shelf, and gently breathe a royal worth into my tired self. I don't have to shout for love, I don't have to compete. I found my ultimate belonging sitting quietly at your feet. I stop trying to wave my hand, I let the striving end. I rest inside the choosing of my savior and my friend. But you don't pick like humans do. You look beneath the skin. You walk right past the shining crowd to choose the heart within. You call my name out loudly, you pull me from the grave. You make me feel like I was the only one in the room today. Have you spent your whole life feeling like you're everyone's second choice? Always the backup plan, always the one overlooked in the crowd. Listen to me, God doesn't have a backup plan. When He looks at you, He sees His masterpiece. You are not an afterthought to the creator of the universe. He chose you before the foundation of the world. You don't have to perform to get His attention. You are deeply wanted. You are His first choice. I am wanted, I am fully seen, love beyond measure in the spaces